What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Cardinal Red. We back for some more of that Ali Land boxing talk, peoples. And today we asking, does Manny Pacquiao still have it in 2019? You know, just lurking around the internet looking for, different topics. And I came across this one. Does Manny Pacquiao still have it in 2019? I feel like Manny Pacquiao, especially now that he's signed with PBC, he has outside of what's supposed to be playing, the Adrien Broner fight and then the Floyd Mayweather rematch. If Manny Pacquiao decides to stay in boxing for, another one or two fights, there's plenty of talent in the PBC stable at the moment. We don't know what's going to happen a year from now or 2 years from now, during the AB fight or the Floyd fight. So we'll say for the moment, there's plenty of talent over if he feels like he wants to extend his career 1 or 2 more years. There's Keith Thurman, there's Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, who's about to take on Earl Spence Jr., which would be a great fight. He's been calling for that. He actually wanted that over the Pacquiao fight. Side note. Who else you over? You got Sean Porter over. I think I said Keith Thurman already. Of course, AB, and Floyd, so there's 5 or 6 fights he could line up, if he wanted, even if he wanted to go 5 or 6 more fights, which I don't think he does. I think it's going to be, we might get I think we'll get the AB fight, the Floyd fight, and then a possible Floyd rematch, depending on how the Floyd 2 goes, maypac 2 goes. But as far as Manny Pacquiao, how does he match up against these guys? I think Manny Pacquiao, at 40 years of age, is as good or better than most of these guys. I think the one guy I could pick out, I pick out 3 guys, put it that way, and I'll rank them. Number 1, I go from 3 to 1. Number 3, I would have to rank Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman gives Pacquiao problems just because of his length. Not for any other reason, not because I think he's faster than Pacquiao. I think his strength is too much for Pacquiao's. I think he can take Pacquiao's punch, but because his length, it would be a challenge for Pacquiao to try to get around his long arms, plus trying to move inside and outside with him being so long. How do you conquer that? How do you conquer that ability he has to be, just naturally longer than his opponent? Number 2, I would say, would be Terrence Crawford. And I only say Terrence Crawford because, everybody says he's the greatest right now, which I don't think he is. I don't think he's tested yet. I don't think he's going to be tested until him and, he doesn't really have a marquee name on his record yet. So till he gets a marquee name, he's really not tested to me. And number 1, I put Earl Spence Jr. Earl Spence Jr. will give him problems because he's a natural welterweight and he packs a punch. And I give him extra attribute points because he's young, just because he's young. So I feel like it would be an even fight. I still see Manny Pacquiao winning the fight, by a point or 2, but I see it going 12 rounds, and I see it being a war after 8 rounds. So that's my thoughts, on how I feel like Manny Pacquiao stacks up against the 2019 fighters, welterweights of today. You know what I'm saying? And I exclude Floyd and AB from that just because those 2 fights are already lined up, so there's no need in even talking about that right now. But as far as Manny Pacquiao going into 2019, does Manny Pacquiao still have it in 2019? I think he stacks up very well against the new crop of welterweights, especially being that he's now at the PBC. So that's Ali Land Boxing Talk for now. Hit that description box if you need any boxing gear. We out of here.